Hello there, my name is Jordan Leroy Hansen, also known as PGD Hansen, also known as LevDev, and welcome to the Brewing Labs. For this episode, I decided to do a little bit of a fun list, and actually, due to the current circumstances, it kind of wanted to go back to a kind of like a favorite deck of mine in the past, and kind of tweak it with some Fairest Beyond depth cards, as well as try to make it a little bit more aggro-based. For those who don't know what I'm talking about Jund Sac. Mostly for those who know the combo, it's usually using the kitty cat combo with the Witch's Oven to use stuff like Trails of Clums, and just sack a lot of stuff, ping your opponent and such. But we're actually trying more of an aggro-oriented package with, of all the weird cards to combo with, Fires of Invention. Fires of Invention, very popular card in Jeskai Fires, as well as Is It Fires. There's a lot of, like, even Grits' Fires. Now, I've decided to try to make a Jund Fires deck, kind of like take the Fires deck and combine it with the Jund Sac deck, and combine it with a aggro-based engine that I really wanted to test out. And that was with Deathless Knight. Deathless Knight is a 4-mana 4/2 haste. When you gain life for the first time each turn, return Deathless Knight from your graveyard to your hand. It's going to be consistent 4/2 that will attack as long as we have our kitties to gain the life gain, and other little methods like with the food we get from Trails of Crumbs and Witch's Oven, as well as we put an Erebos Intervention here just to get a little life gain as well. Mostly just so we can get this out. Primarily so that we can actually have our gods both be good aggressive creatures as well. Erebos Bleak Colored, 4-mana 5/6, indestructible. Pretty much whenever another creature we control dies, we may pay 2 life. If we do, draw a card. Which is very nifty with Cauldron Familiar since we're going to constantly sack with it. And Nilia Keen Eye is just a good creature on herself. She's indestructible. Creature spells will cost 1 less, which helps discount both our Mayhem Devil as well as Erebos, Massacre Girl, and Kovord, as well as just getting the activated ability to be able to reveal the top card and then put it into our hand if we want to. With Fires out, this can be constantly a way that we can have a mana sink, as well as with the Trail of Crumbs and such. Also, in the top end, we do have Kovord Faker's Keen, pretty much a mainstay in these Jund Sac decks. It's just a really good card. Just being able to, anytime we sack, we can draw a card, put a counter on him. It gets really big, really quick. We also put Massacre Girl. It's just our kind of semi-board wipe in the deck. Just a really good one in this type of deck archetype. Other cards we put in the deck is Murderous Rider, just to remove problematic planeswalkers and creatures. Ingress Rampage, same thing applies. We also put Kroxa in here, just because I wanted the Tetz Kroxa in this type of deck. Anyway, and just before we continue, I know many people probably noticed that I don't have the camera up. That's because my camera actually died last night, so I'm actually recording this without a camera, which kind of stinks. But I hope the janky deck tech will have some fun shenanigans, one could say. Anyway, let's play this deck and have some fun, shall we? We'll probably get in 1 or 2 matches and then I'll edit the video and such. Got a busy day today with helping pretty much with the whole current circumstances of the times, one could say. Just doing meetings and such and just trying to help people out that I can. As the old saying goes, you should really never keep a one-lander, so let's just mulligan this. That's a lot better. We have Ingress Rampage and Kroxa online. We have the Lotus Field, so we can do that. What do we want to toss, though? I kind of want to toss the Lotus Field, just because I would rather make sure that we can get to free mana to 4 other methods than using the Lotus Field sack. So, we're going to put this in tap. We're going to see where our opponent's playing. Potentially, this could be anything. This could be Grixis, this could be Dimir. We'll see. Oh hey, combo. Meow. And our little Witch's Oven. Anyway, we're going to see what our opponent does here. We might get Fodder Racered. They're definitely going slow with this one, which we don't mind, which means that allows us to do this. Do the Cat Dance, which is always a constant source of getting little pings and points of damage in. Bada beep, bada boop. Well, then we're going to play Kroxa. Make our opponent discard a card, and we can try to get a hunch of what they're playing. It's the... I'm guessing it's blue-black Amass, it looks like. Maybe blue-black zombies? That could be a possibility as well. The only catch-22 is if that's the archetype, then it makes Angrass Rampage a little bit, not bad, but not amazing in this. There we go, there's a Gleaming Overseer, so... we're gonna do a little bit more peening. Well, we're gonna make our opponent sacrifice a creature. They are probably gonna sacrifice the Amass token. The Zombie Army token, makes sense. We're gonna pass the turn, hold up Cauldron Familiar as a blocker that we can sack with. I'm gonna guess zombies. Yep. Look like we're going against blue-black zombie travel. Oh, perfect. Okay. I probably should have done the dance last turn upon postal collection, but it happens. I just got impressed by our opponent playing blue-black zombie travel. So they probably play... oh, Gritz's zombie travel. Is this like a Nicol Bolas deck, just building your zombie army and such? I'll give opponent the flavor points if that's the case. So yeah, they got themselves their Murderous Rider, which makes sense. Ah, I was checking something on the phone that I forgot that I need to sack this. What do we need to get? Preferably something green. We'll probably get some green in here. Look like your opponent is just digging for a zombie army. Yeah, they are full on to the build a big zombie army shenanigans. I wonder if this is the deck that also plays like Thassa, so you can bounce these and make your zombie token bigger. I think that might be the case. Anyway, we're gonna block here. We currently have 4 cards in our graveyard, including the kitty. I want to see if they play a land. I don't think they have one. If they do, then we'll be very... okay, if they played a tap, that's good. That's all we needed to know. Interesting. I think I like it like this. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play Art on Fires. We're gonna play Swift in on the Gleaming Overseer, so we don't have to worry about their zombie tokens having hexproof. Okay! I did not expect our opponent to play that card. Some things catch you by surprise. Okay. We do have Massacre Girl once we get a land, so that's a possibility. Oh, because it gets minutes, right. this is where we hope they play like another zombie out, which then should make the Massacre Girl. Okay, so we have that online. We're gonna bring back this. That choice is here. We could... Okay, here's the initial game plan. They know that we're a sack deck, so if they're hoarding up counter magic, we're gonna fish up the counter magic with our Mayhem Devil. Okay, they don't have the counter magic, which if that's the case, then we can cast this. That's what we were kind of hoping that the opponent would do, because then we could do this, bring back the cat, team that, and then that should kill all the things. Awesome! And if our opponent decides to kill the Massacre Girl, then we can have Crota online. We could technically... Ooh! Now their zombies are flying zombies. Oh. Well... sacrifice here. I think I want to sacrifice this. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's gonna be a big zombie. Well, sort of. The question is, are they going to get greedy and swing in? That is the question. Or are they going to save it for Kovord? That's what I thought. Okay, so we have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can make this mini, or we could just make Kovord a little bit bigger thanks to the Shadow Spear, which that might be the play. Because then what we can do make the Death Touch dude die. Why did they discard the Liliana? That's concerning. We're gonna sacrifice one of our lands. Well, we're gonna see there. If they play Liliana, which I'm having a hunch is they have a second one in hand if they were willing to discard. Yep, saw that one coming a mile away.
This isn't your average zombie horde. Impressive, isn't it? So that's how it is.
Okay, we're just gonna sacrifice this, get some food, draw a card. Get into the cat. Meow. Best part is when Kovord sacks himself, we still get a card draw out of it. Ooh, Nylea. Nice. We're gonna cast Nylea. And then we're just gonna cast a cat now. We're going to equip a cat with a Shadow Spear because why not? I'm just now imagining the cat trying to carry a Shadow Spear in his mouth. Like, that is just a funny mental image there. There we go. Okay, our opponent's going to initiate a block. Do we mind this block? Not really, since we don't really mind the block. We get some life out of it. Sure, they're going to draw a card, but honestly, we can just bring the cat back with the food, so...
Death is in light. Good help is easy to find in war.
They are building up their defenses quite aggressively. Technically, we have the game by just doing this 2 times, technically. Okay, so to get another Death Touch one. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, first things first, I'm going to activate this. I'm going to create that. And our opponent just was like, nope, because they probably realized we were going to dig for our finisher, so... That was a good game. Well, I wasn't able to show off the combo with the Deathless Lighter, but trust me, the ability to get Deathless Lighter as into Erebos and Nylea into a creature is awesome. Nevertheless, I'll get the video short, a little bit short today since I do have to work on some stuff. Anyway, I hope to get more videos out. It depends on with the current circumstances and such, and my dog goes up barking, so I gotta see what they're barking at. I hope you all have a lovely day. This is LevDev, signing out. Bye-doo!